The psychology of lying in children, understanding and addressing the behavior. Lying is a common behavior observed in children, and it often raises concerns among parents, educators, and psychologists. While it may be tempting to view lying as a sign of moral failing or poor parenting, the reality is far more complex. From a psychological perspective, lying in children is a multifaceted phenomenon that reflects cognitive, social, and emotional development. This article explores the reasons behind lying in children, its developmental significance, and strategies for addressing it effectively. The developmental roots of lying. Lying is not an innate behavior, rather, it emerges as children grow and develop. Research in developmental psychology suggests that lying is closely tied to cognitive and social milestones. The ability to lie typically appears around the age of 2 or 3, coinciding with the development of theory of mind. The understanding that others have thoughts, beliefs, and perspectives different from one's own. This cognitive leap allows children to recognize that they can manipulate others' beliefs through deception. Young children's lies are often simplistic and transparent. For example, a child might deny eating a cookie despite having crumbs on their face. These early lies are not necessarily malicious, instead, they reflect a child's experimentation with cause and effect, as well as their growing awareness of social norms and expectations. As children grow older, their lies become more sophisticated. By the age of 4 or 5, they begin to understand the nuances of truth-telling and lying, including the potential consequences of their actions. They also become better at crafting believable lies, which can be both a sign of cognitive advancement and a cause for concern. Why do children lie? Understanding the motivations behind lying is crucial for addressing the behavior effectively. Children lie for a variety of reasons, many of which are developmentally appropriate and not indicative of deeper issues. Some common reasons include: 1. Avoiding punishment. One of the most common reasons children lie is to avoid negative consequences. For example, a child might deny breaking a toy to escape scolding or punishment. This type of lie reflects a natural desire to protect oneself from harm. 2. Seeking approval. Children often lie to gain praise or approval from adults or peers. For instance, a child might exaggerate their achievements or fabricate stories to impress others. This behavior is rooted in the need for social acceptance and validation. 3. Testing boundaries. Lying can be a way for children to test the limits of rules and authority. By lying, they explore what they can get away with and how adults will respond. This experimentation is a normal part of developing autonomy and understanding social dynamics. 4. Imagination and fantasy. Younger children, in particular, may blur the line between reality and fantasy. Their lies may be more about storytelling or imaginative play than intentional deception. For example, a child might insist they saw a dragon in the backyard, fully believing in their own narrative. 5. Protecting others. As children develop empathy, they may lie to protect someone else's feelings or avoid causing harm. For instance, a child might pretend to like a gift they dislike to avoid hurting the giver's feelings. 6. Modeling adult behavior. Children often learn by observing the adults around them. If they see parents, teachers, or other authority figures lying, even in seemingly harmless ways, they may mimic this behavior. The role of parenting and environment. The way adults respond to lying plays a significant role in shaping a child's behavior. Harsh punishments or overreactions can inadvertently reinforce lying by creating an environment of fear and mistrust. On the other hand, a supportive and understanding approach can encourage honesty and open communication. Research suggests that children are more likely to lie when they fear harsh consequences or feel pressured to meet unrealistic expectations. Conversely, children who feel safe and supported are more likely to tell the truth, even when it is difficult. Therefore, fostering a positive and trusting relationship with children is essential for promoting honesty. Addressing lying in children. When faced with a child's lie, it is important to respond in a way that addresses the underlying cause while reinforcing the value of honesty. Here are some strategies for addressing lying effectively. 1. Stay calm and avoid overreacting. Reacting with anger or frustration can escalate the situation and make the child more defensive. Instead, approach the issue calmly and seek to understand the child's perspective. 2. Encourage honesty. Create an environment where honesty is valued and rewarded. Praise children for telling the truth, even when it is difficult, and emphasize the importance of trust in relationships. 3. Model honesty. Children learn by observing the behavior of adults. Demonstrate honesty in your own actions and avoid lying, even in seemingly trivial situations. 4. Teach the consequences of lying. Help children understand how lying can harm relationships and erode trust. Use age-appropriate examples to illustrate the impact of dishonesty. 5. Address the underlying cause. Instead of focusing solely on the lie, explore the reasons behind it. Is the child seeking attention? Avoiding punishment? Once the root cause is identified, work together to find healthier ways to address the issue. 6. Set clear expectations. Establish clear rules and expectations about honesty, and explain why telling the truth is important. Consistency is key to reinforcing these values. 7. Use positive reinforcement. Reward honesty with praise, encouragement, or small rewards. This reinforces the idea that telling the truth is a positive and desirable behavior. 8. Avoid labeling. Labeling a child as a liar can be damaging to their self-esteem and may reinforce the behavior. Instead, focus on the specific behavior and its consequences. When to seek professional help. While lying is a normal part of development, persistent or compulsive lying may indicate underlying issues that require professional intervention. If a child's lying is accompanied by other concerning behaviors, such as aggression, defiance, or difficulty forming relationships, it may be helpful to consult a psychologist or counselor. These professionals can assess the child's behavior, identify any underlying issues, and provide guidance on effective interventions. Conclusion: lying in children is a complex behavior that reflects their cognitive, social, and emotional development. Rather than viewing it as a moral failing, parents and educators should approach lying as an opportunity to teach important values and skills. By understanding the reasons behind lying and responding with empathy and support, adults can help children develop a strong sense of honesty and integrity. Ultimately, fostering open communication and trust is the key to addressing lying and promoting healthy development in children.